It says, verse 15, no one lights a lamp and then puts it under a basket. Instead, a lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house. So simply meaning that your light cannot be hidden. The light that God has placed inside of you, it cannot be hidden. God will not place those talents within you so that they will be hidden. God will not give you the personality that He gave you so that it will be hidden. Everything that He has placed in you, the way you are, He has given you those things so that other people can see that light. And it goes ahead and say, in the same way, let your good deeds shine out for all to see so that everyone will praise your heavenly Father. So the reason you cannot be hidden, it is not because of you. It is not for your own selfish ambition, but it is so that God will be glorified.
My love language is your time and attention. Won't you give some of it to me? I've been lonely lately. I've been feeling neglected, and I want you to show me. Can we get back on the same page? Tonight, can we stay? And why don't you talk to me? Let's start a conversation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Talk to me. We don't need a translation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. My love language is your love and affection. Won't you give some of it to me? Yeah, I need you present. Instead of giving me presents, you're not getting off that easily. Oh, can we get back on the same page? Tonight we can stay. And why don't you talk to me? Let's start a conversation. When you spend your time with me, you speak we're overcomplicating how love flows. High low shouldn't be this dark, broke shouldn't be this hard to tell you I want more. I wanna see that you want me, snatch me up quick, let's see the ring. I wanna know, can we move forward, bust down that door, playing all my cards now, 'cause I've been waiting, but every time I think about you, baby, don't wanna take it.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lucretia Xten if you're new here, and if you're not, hello. Okay, so I'm struggling a bit, not struggling, but I'm a bit nervous about recording this part of the video. I know that I need to do it and I need to say what I have to say, but it is a bit yeah, it's just a bit. So that's why I was quiet on Monday. On Tuesday, like, I was just quiet as well. But I did not record anything on Tuesday, which was yesterday. Today is Wednesday, and I think that I've processed the majority of my emotions around what I'm going to speak to you guys about. And I am not going to make any disclaimers, because I believe that if you are ready, if you're supposed to hear what I am, it's always drinking time when I decide to do something. But I'm not going to be long because I need to go fetch my son from school. So yes, I'm not going to be long because I need to fetch my son from school, and I also don't want to draw this out for very long. I just like really want to get to the point very quickly. Okay, now Chance is like gonna drink water and eat the rest of his Cocoa Pops, and it's not actual Cocoa Pops, but anyway, let me focus. So as I was saying, that I'm not gonna give like a whole lot of disclaimers and explanations and all of these things, but I'm also not going to go into a lot of detail, because this part of my story, all parts of my story, always involves other people, and I'm the person that decided to come into the public, like into a public space. They haven't, right? And it's not that it's messy or it's, you know, it's all of those things. Like some parts of my story are really beautiful and are really not like actually most of my life is extremely beautiful, like, but it's just not for public consumption. Like it's not for everybody else. It's like until a point where God releases me to share certain things, that's where it will stay in private. Like, yes, I'm a very private person. Why I'm in the public, I don't know. Anyway, that's a story for another day. So without any disclaimers and without any deep explanations or whatever, but yesterday was my dad's birthday, and I'm a daddy's girl. Like, I am a daddy's girl at heart. Actually, yes, like I am through and through. I'm a daddy's girl. Like, I know for a fact that if I have a problem or an issue or I just need help with something, actually both my parents, like, I have really good and supportive parents. I can pick up the phone and I can ask for help, and they will move heaven and earth to help me. And and my dad and I are very alike, right? We're both very stubborn, or we used to be very stubborn. I would like to think I'm not stubborn any longer, but that's debatable. We have very similar characteristics. We are very similar in nature, right? And as I was getting older, and because I did not see what my parents saw, right? And I can only talk about it, I can only understand it now because I'm a mother and I've lived through a bit more years, right? where I can, and I experience this with my kids as well, where they don't quite get why you say what you say when you say it, and they kind of like, they kind of don't trust that you know what you're talking about because you grew up like that time and now times are different and. So as they say, hindsight is 50-50 or 20-20 or whatever that saying is, but right now I can understand better. Let me put it that way. I can understand better. So we obviously did not agree on certain things, and being the stubborn beings that we both were at the time, we didn't agree on certain things, and there was a split in our relationship. And honestly, for the longest time, I was okay with I accepted that we won't get back to a place where we'll be cool, where we would be in the same room and there wouldn't be tension or animosity or anything. I was okay with that. And as much as it broke my heart, accepting that, but I was so stubborn that I did not, and that's why I took 2 days not to talk about this so that I wouldn't cry. But I was okay with it, I was okay with it. Like, I understood that, like, we all do the best with what we know at any given point. And, like, you just make peace with it. You think you make peace with it. And that is not God's plan. Like, that is not God's plan. Like, y'all, all I can tell y'all about that, when God says that He restores the years that the cankerworm and the other worms, I can't remember the worms, like all the years that were stolen from you, just know that He restores and He puts things back better than it was. Like, He fixes, He restores, He mends, He heals. And I know for a fact that both me and my dad can't take credit for what God has done in our lives. We both can't take credit for us being in a place where we are not awkward, and we're not pretending, because both of us also can't pretend, So it's genuine. And I also know that my parents watch my videos, but both my mom and my dad watch my videos. And this week, or the last few days, I've just been thinking, like, actually this started off like as a self-pity exercise, where I was like, the eldest daughter is the strongest man you'll ever meet. That was where my thoughts started on Monday. Like, I was thinking about how, if you have other siblings, as an eldest daughter, you like the martyr, you are the one that goes through things first, and you are the strongest. And yes, and all those things are true, right? But also, as the eldest daughter, with everything that I've experienced, with everything that I've been through, I'm also the one that can see how amazing God is, how much God loves us. Like, that He would take time to restore something that is so big for us, or so big for me, but so little for Him. Like, when you pray a prayer, like, you think like, He's such a big God, He has to hold the universe together, He has to hold, He has to make sure the birds are, He has to do such big things. Why would He listen to my little prayer? And I said all that to say that I love and I appreciate my parents so much. I love my dad. I am so fortunate that I still have both of my parents on this earth. Like, at my big age, I still have my parents, and I am blessed and I am honored, and I will forever love and cherish them, and I do. And today, I want to release them from what I think they still have, like, thoughts of, like, could I have done it better? could I have done more? Could I have done, you know? Because I know as a parent, that is what I constantly think of. Like, could I have done better? Could I have done more? Could I have spent less time doing this? Could I have left my job earlier so that I could have been present more? Could I have trusted God more? Could I have taken you to church more? Could I have all of those things? But today, as the eldest daughter, I just want to say, there's nothing that you guys could have done. There's nothing more of yourselves that y'all could have done or given to us as your children. Because y'all did an amazing job, and y'all are still doing an amazing job. And I thank you. I thank you for the mere fact that y'all showed us. Y'all didn't just give us Jesus, y'all showed us Jesus. Y'all showed us what it was to live a life pleasing to God. Y'all showed us what it meant to trust in God, to have faith in His word, to lean on Him. Like, thank you, Ma. Thank you, Dave. And yeah, I've cried enough now. But thank you. So yeah, I'm on my way out to go fetch my son from school, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys the delivery that I got from Bash. I should have probably started with that, right? No, we're gonna end this video, but it's not a bad note. Yes, a delivery that I got from Bash. I'll tell her where I saw it and I put it and all of those things. But yeah, I needed to say this because I hope that it helps somebody else and it speaks to somebody else. We can't change what happened. We can't change how it happened. We can't change any of that. But we can change now. What we choose to do now, how we choose to love, what you choose to say, what you choose to do, you can only do it now. And looking back and looking forward, those times are not promised. Looking back is gone. Looking forward is not promised. All we have is right here and right now. So let me go fetch this child. I am not going to record while I'm driving or when I wait for him. There he calls me now. Let me go. I'll catch you guys. I'm obviously back home again. I am getting ready to go to church. It is I think it's called a ladies' night in celebration of Women's Day that's coming up on Friday in South Africa. I'm not celebrating as a woman living in South Africa. I am celebrating as a woman in church. And maybe God will change my mind about that today, will change my heart about that today. But yeah, celebrating in a country where we still, yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that right now. So I wanted to show you guys my little fit for today. Actually, I'm just gonna pop it up here or pop it up here. And then I'm gonna change into the items that I got from Bash the other day. So hold on, I'm going to show y'all. It is from Fushini, and it is the scrubbed sweater and pants. I don't think they are set because it was separately on the website. On the thingy, it wasn't together, let me put it that way. And I saw it from Nomsa. I'm gonna tag a channel somewhere for you guys. And yeah, I particularly like this. Obviously mine is not gonna stick out, but this is just like a mock boxes, like mock boxes, because it's not like full on. Can you see? It's just this effect, and it gives like a 90s early 2000s vibe. I can't remember exactly where it was, but I really like that. The top that she bought with her pants was a different design to this. I got the one with a hoodie and a zip because I don't think I have a full front zip sweater, and then it's just these pockets. They are functional. So this is what I'm going to change into. So that's what I'm going to change into for church, and then I will show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to probably wear the long coat that I got from my mother with my Air Force Ones, because it is going to get a bit cold. And then yeah, I don't think I'm going to record anything at church. I don't think I'm going to remember, but if I take pictures or I record anything, I will obviously add it after this. I'll show you guys what I look like when I am done getting dressed. And yeah, it feels a bit rushed, right? But it's almost time for me to get dressed. But anyway, if you've gotten to if you've gotten to this part of the video, or if you've gotten to this point of the video, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. And I'm competing with chance again. Like, is this my life? Anyway, bye.
Is it 'cause I'm there? Is it 'cause it's me? Is it the time, the space, the air, the energy? Do you really care? Maybe I'm just weak, 'cause I'm unsure.
Welcome everyone. If you're joining us